Everything you know about yourself, about the world, about the God, about the religion, about your body, about your mind, about the history, about creation of the world, everything you know they've been telling to you is one misinformation. What I mean about misinformation, this is the first time I'm speaking in English about my experience, so pay good attention, because if this video was come to you for some reason, because you need to hear about it, because your moment is to come to open your mind. Today I'm gonna speak to you for people who doesn't know me first time, when I was drinking this magical substance, what is it called, ayahuasca. I have here many doses of that ayahuasca, about these magical plants. I'm the guy who come here 10 years ago. I'm living now in Peru, and I come here for business opportunities for my family. But I didn't know in that time that I was needed to come here for one higher purpose. It's not about money, it's not about business, because everything what happening in my life and everything what is happening in your life is not consistent. It's not by accident. Everything is happening for one reason. So this is a reason you need to discover. All the life is teaching you some valuable lessons. Everything is talking to you. Everything is talking to you about events. Every bad experience or good experience, they have one. You need to have one learning from this. You need to understand why this is happening to you, what you need to learn, what you need to understand from this. In everything bad and good in your life is because of you, because of your choices, because of where you think, what way you do things, how you feel things. So everything is in your own fault. So everything is in your fault, because there is no people who to blame. You are the only one who is to be blamed. So I will speak to you about my first time and what I discovered. 2 years ago, maybe even more, 2022 I think, in October 2022, I had opportunity. I had one older friend, one older doctor, who was always calling me. But this is just one last part of because synchronicity of the life, they always, nothing just happen like this, because you need to understand the callings. So this guy was calling me to drink these special plants. This is ayahuasca plants. I don't know, for people who are for first time hear this is one magical plant. And with these plants you can see more than you can imagine. You can see more, you can open your third eye. You can see more than this reality, because this reality is just how your brain neurons can have capacity to interpretation your reality. But this reality is not only reality, and it's not final. This is just how you feel, and you interpret this reality, how you see your reality. So everything is coming from your inside. So I had this opportunity. This guy was calling me to drink this, and then we decided finally, after a long time ago, was coming to me, ayahuasca, and repeating all the time, let's go ayahuasca. Then finally I decided to take this drink. I did a little bit of research, and I decided to drink it alone, without no shaman, without no guya, without nobody. Just me, my friend, and my two friends. One friend was experienced in drinking, and other friends no, also like me, was drinking first time. So when I decided to drink this, we drink this plant in his house. Usually you need to take the ceremony, all this, like, in the end it's not necessary. I will maybe, if this video get more likes, more interested, I will maybe speak about things more in English. So we decided to drink this, and we come to his house in the night. We make a little bit preparation ourselves, our body. I did a study a few days ago about this, what I can expect, and I decided finally to drink this ayahuasca. So when I drink this this was the first 2-3 hours. I didn't feel nothing. We was in his house, and then this was not working. But somehow I knew. I told to my friend, you know what? I will go in my house. And when I come in my house, I will start to work. So I told him thank you, and I left to my house. So I was driving to my car, maybe 15 minutes, I come to my house. Like something was telling me, go to your house. You need to feel comfortable, you need to be in your own environment. You need to feel good when you do this trip, you know? So I listened to myself, I go in the house, and I saw my wife there, and she was doing some bills. She was doing counting. And then I come there and I go to toilet. And as first things I did, I go look to myself in the mirror. And when I looked to myself in the mirror, I saw myself, but I didn't recognize myself. It's like I was watching somebody who I saw first time in my life. And then it was like shock. It was like I was looking at the other person in other reality. And then I go out from the toilet and I told my wife, you know, please go sleep. I need darkness. I need to turn off the lights. And because I knew that I was needed the light. I could not be in light. So she said, okay, I'm gonna do it. So she go to the sleep, and I sit on my couch in position for meditation. And then I start to see these shapes, geometric shapes, colors, start to spinning around in my head. With my closed eyes, I could see. But look, when I speak about this, my hair is getting up. Usually when you speak the truth, this is happening. So I don't even remember because this was a long time ago, but I still feel a little bit sensation. So when I doing this, when I start to see when I start to see these shapes, I see first time, I see one small shadow. And this small shadow was like, they call these people who are, there is one shadow people who live like spirits in a house. I saw this shadow in the wall, and this was like looking to me. But on upper side, more bigger than this shadow, was one big angel shape. There is, look how it's coming up. I was feeling this angel with the great wings, is like with big aura, transparent, like protection me. Then I knew that everything bad in my life, it cannot touch to me because I have protection. I understand this way in this moment. And then I start to, this was with my eyes opening, then I start to see different shapes, different realities. Then when I look to my paré, to my walls and my glass of the window, I was in my sofa like this, and I start to see how all the reality is made of small atoms. They are connected with vibrations, and they're vibrating in specific vibration and resonance. The vibration, so I've been able to see how the walls and the glass become very, very transparent, and I was able to zoom it and see how is made all this reality. Everything like you see solid and physics is not like this. This is end products, so you cannot see it very clearly. So when you make this more close, you can see very how is this made, with atoms, vibrating particles, very small particles. So then I start to see my hand, and I see this hand become transparent. I could see the form, the loose, the white light, but I could not see my hand. I could see, I could feel this, I could see the shape, but I could not see the skin, no? So then I start to understand that my body is, I'm not my body. Like my body disappeared. It's coming from without a shape. Like I lose the body. I become into spirit. Like I could not explain in English. So when I start to understand this, I start to understand that I'm not this body. I'm not this person. That I'm much more. And then I decided to close my eyes. And then I start to see how is the reality is coming, how we can choose where to live. All the realities, all the options, all the reality in the universe was coming to me like television. And there is one reality was in front of me. And I didn't like this reality. And I was doing just with my finger, and I could change all these realities. With my snaps, I was changing all the realities. I understand how the realities work. So by even the one click with my fingers, I was checking, I was living in the reality what I want in this moment. And then when I understand how the reality is working, and then I started watching the clock. The clock, the time was not exist. I understand that clock is running in it. How they teach us the clock, something was not right. The clock should be running like this. So I understand, when I was thinking about this, I understand that the time is not exist. Because the time exists only in your head, because you're thinking about the time. Your subconscious mind is thinking about this. So you make the time work. Actually, the time does not exist. So all this experience what I had, I'm still not finished. I'm gonna tell you one more important part. So stay, listen to this video until end. This process was taking maybe 8 hours. It was taking from 9 o'clock in the night, about 7, 8, even more, until 7 in the morning. I almost didn't come back from there. So all this time when I was there, the time was not move. I had feeling that I was forever there. But the time was still the same time here, when I was checking the watch. So after all this understanding, even I cannot even remember now how was everything in exact order, because this was a long time ago, and this is not my first experience. So then I start to close my eyes, and I ask myself, who am I? What I'm doing here? Because this was the most important thing what I had to ask. Because they teach me, when you go into this ceremony, you need to have an honest questions. Something what you really wanna know. I didn't wanna know how much I'm gonna get money. Usually people go like checking if your wife cheating you, I don't know, some kind of this simple stuff. I wanted to know more, like for humanity, what we're doing here, what is the purpose of all this. And when I did these questions, who am I, what I'm doing here, I got sucked. And I go, I don't know, I was feeling I'm traveling like, I don't know even how much miles per hour. I was teleported to one place. What I understand today, I didn't know in the moment, where this is the place where everything starts to become. This is the dimension of creation. So in this dimension, first dimension of where everything is created, all the reality, all universe is created, I was inside of this. Not only that I was inside of this, I was this. I was part of this great thing, what everybody call God. Even the God is a word what is invented by man, but it's not correct. So when I was there, I understand everything. I knew everything. I was this great big thing. I was feeling, I cannot explain you, even now when I remember my skins, I have tingles everywhere when I speak about this. So when I understand that I am this God, what they call God, I am this creation, I am part of this. You are part of this. Everybody of us are this. We are only one consciousness, one energy, one big consciousness who are projecting themselves in the world. You exist now because you are part of this, because this, you cannot explain this with words. When I was there, I was never more happy in my life. You cannot even call it happy. I didn't have questions because I knew everything. I understand. There was no need to ask nothing. There was no need to do something. There was no need to feel something, because all this was me. Everything. Feelings, I don't need to feel because I am the feeling. I don't need to know because I am the knowledge. I didn't need to wish something because I was everything. So nothing from outside was necessary for me, because I was everything. All this, what you want in life is not even one small things, but this feels. Whatever you achieve materially, emotionally, with other person, it's not one small fragment. This cannot be measured how you feel when you come to this source, the source of creation. So when I understand this creation was black, but they have many bigger spots, many spots like lights. So I was part of this bigger, these stars, everything was me, everything was one great body who is, everything was one big mind, what is, we are, then I understand that we are all one thing. There is no separation. Only in this world we are living one illusion that we are all separate. Then we fight, then we argue because we think that we are something else, that we are separate. But in truth we are all one big consciousness. Then I understand. The reason why you are here is because you need to learn, you need to remember. You need to remember, you need to correction yourself. Only correction what you need to do is, this I'm gonna speak in other videos. If I get many comments, if I have many views, then I will keep speaking in English. Everything I know, I will keep it here. Everything I could canalize later, everything what I get in canalization, I can speak about this. I will teach you how to manifest, how to live, how to be better person, how to understand what you need to do here, how you listen yourself. So, after this, so I asked myself when I was there, when I was asked, this is all process what I passed, but the question is, from that, when I go down, when I was down, who am I? And this was everything happening, but everything what I described, but was happening like in same seconds. So I saw this, I understand, like this was ours, but then I get one response. When I ask this, who am I? Like what I'm doing here, like I heard a voice, and this voice was not physical voice, this was telepathic voice. This was one, I don't even remember how it was sound, it was like very, I cannot explain to you. This voice told to me, you are the master, you are the teacher, like master, I don't know even how to say in English, like maestro. And I said, I'm the master. And then I understood. My whole life was get the meaning. From this second, when I heard this word, I understood everything what I need to do, what I'm doing here, and what is my life purpose. What is my life mission in this life? So I, after this, understand that I need to come back in this reality, because I didn't want to come back. I understand why I need to play still. Why I need to still play this life, because there is much more better. I'm there where I need to be. So why I need to go down and suffer? Why I need to pass things what I've passed, what every human passing in the life. Everybody have suffering, everybody have hard time. we have good times, the hard times, challenges. Everything of this was not necessary anymore because I understood I was where I need to be. But there is when I understand that my time is not, it's not that I need to go down and I need to spread this word. This was my mission. And there is one more reason why I cannot speak, why I come back. So I decided to, with very hard time, I decided to come back. I said, okay, I understand what I need to do. And I start to speak about this, I start to make video creation. I have a page that have 1,200,000 followers on Facebook. It's called Magnetic Health Peru. You can look for it. There is also on YouTube, but in YouTube I don't make too much content. And then after a few months that I will speak later, I understand that it's not enough, that I need to speak. I understand, I get the message that I need to speak with my, with my own face. And it's not enough. Then I make another page, and today I don't post too much, but it have 100,000 followers on Facebook. And then I decided to do this channel, but I really don't post too much, and I feel I should post more, speak about this, because I only speak when I feel. And when I want to speak, when I feel I need to speak, it's a very big difference. So here, one of the reasons I do this, because I wanted to speak in English also, because you're not here to do what they tell you to do. Everything in life is one process. Everything what you pass in one process. You can work, you have many money. This is just part of this game. But there is much more to it. You are here to understand and learn and correction yourself. And everything that you come in life is one process. Everything that you hear is to correct yourself, to understand, to learn, and to move on to, let's say, evolution. The humanity now is coming in evolution, one big evolution. The next step of humanity is spiritual evolution. So everything that is happening now in the world, especially after 2020, was happening many stuff, many people doesn't know still what was going on, but it was one big test for everybody. This was your big soul test, how resistant you are. Are you rebelde? Are you resistant? Do you wanna, are you easygoing, or you gonna fight for true? So if you're the person, this was one big test for many people, and many people was failed, but still it's not too late. You have many opportunities, not only one life. Everything what is doing is one big school for you here. So I hope that you like the video and that you will understand the message. So if this video come to you because there is one special day for you, that you need to start looking beyond your brain, you need to find yourself. You come here to find yourself, and this video may be gonna help you. It's just one small puzzle for you. Like there is many things what is happening to me, it's just small puzzle of many very bigger picture. So everything what is happening, bad and good moments, is because you need to understand, you need to learn, and you need to learn, understand, balance yourself. What you think, what you feel, how you act, what you speak. There is many important things I will share for you, depend of this video. If this video get enough traction, I will make more video. I will start to teaching you everything what I understand, what I get from upstairs, what I get from higher dimensions, what I canalize, what I'm getting messages. Everything what I get, I will start to share. Thank you for watching.